Hello, I am Klinefelter, and this is my osmosis demonstration. Originally, I wanted to do this using Screencastify. That's why I have it on the Google Slides, but I couldn't get it to work, so I guess I am doing it like this now. Okay, first off, what I did was I decided to follow some instructions online on how to remove the shells from an egg. As you can see here, I originally had 3 eggs, but one of them fell on the floor. But that's exactly what I made 3, so I had an extra one. The one on the left, I ended up putting in water for 24 hours. The one on the right, I put in sugar water for 24 hours. Here are the measurements of them originally in grams. I started at 7 p.m. yesterday. And then what we are seeing, so these are the end results. The one on the left is from the water, the one on the right is from the sugar. As you can see, the one that was in the water got significantly paler because the solutes inside of the egg were diluted. The one on the right, on the other hand, is darker, likely because the solutes were more condensed when water was sucked out of the egg. Next is the... Okay, so here is the data I collected from the eggs. You can read it yourself if you think it's pertinent. The reason that the sugar egg had increased when I measured it at noon today was because, well, I think it was because I hadn't put enough sugar in the water, so the solute content in the water was still less than that of the egg. So I ended up dumping about 200, maybe 300 additional grams of sugar in the water, and that really made a difference. And I just realized that I forgot the negative sign at the bottom, so it's minus 3% and minus 13%. Okay, next thing is why it works. So it works because the original egg became denser because it absorbed more water. This works because the water has significantly less solute than the eggs themselves, so the water diffuses into the egg through osmosis over the semi-permeable membrane. But I'll get to how it works in a bit. And for the egg, it's the exact opposite happens. The sugar content outside the egg is significantly higher than the sugar content inside the egg. Yes. So the water diffuses out of it through osmosis, which is osmosis because it's diffusion of water. Okay, how it works is that the membrane of an egg is semi-permeable, meaning that water of an egg is semi-permeable, meaning that water can diffuse across it freely. Oh gosh, I am running out of time because my phone does not have too much storage, so hurry it up a bit. So, one moment, let me check my thing, how it applies to the real world. So this applies to the real world because in my experiment, the eggs are analogous to cells, but they're analogous to cells. So if the cell is immersed in too much water, it will absorb too much water. It will bloat. It will pop. If the cell environment is too salty, has too much sugar in it, it will shrivel up and die because all the water will be sucked out of it. I wish I could go into a little more detail, but I don't have more batteries, so hope you have a good day.